Yeah, glad for that.
Yeah, so what do you have to do to open your patio?
Well, I got to get, it's a stamped concrete patio, so
Okay.
it's probably about 4 years old, and it needs to be reconditioned, the shine needs to come back to it.
Okay.
The border that goes all the way around it is the color, the paint color has faded.
Okay.
So I don't know what that's going to cost, but
So that doesn't seem like it lasts that long, though.
no, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. Boy, we're going to have a hard time seeing this for some reason.
Okay.
Look at that. Can't see it at all now. So that area of pipe has just lost its pitch.
Okay.
Almost at 50 feet now. Dang. That's not good. Because remember, before, this was all clear.
Oh, it was at 40.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But now it's dirty because, we've trying to clean it out.
Okay. So it's hard to say, like, would you still think that between the 50 and 70 is where it's sitting lower, or we're not sure?
I'm not sure now because it just seems like it's just all dirty. So I'm going to take it all the way out, and if it doesn't clear up, clean my camera head off and put it back in again.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we're already at 19. Okay, so you're at 18.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not good.
Okay,
You
so
could probably use a hydrojet.
18 to 72 is really
Really not much on the camera head.
Yeah, hydrojet is around 1500.
You can get it less than that for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I always tell everybody, get at least 4 or 5 quotes because there's so many companies out there that just charge so much for it, and it's just stupid. I don't understand why.
So would you say 12 to 1500?
I think you could. I think you can get it done for 800 or 900.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yep. But look how nice and clear we are now. So let's hope we stay that way.
So what would the hydrojet do per se for this situation?
It would clean out all the black stuff that we can't see through, and it would take out all the calcium that's around the coupling connections, all that. It takes it all out.
Okay.
So far, we're looking pretty good, pretty clean.
Okay. So what is that?
Just debris or calcium that broke off.
Okay.
Yep. But I would, so did the client pay for the cleaning, or was it the homeowner?
The homeowner.
Yeah, well, he needs to have them come back out because they didn't do a good job.
Okay.
I would tell them that, yeah, here's the problem. Right at 47 feet
Okay.
is where the pipe seems to be back pitched, or at least flat, and lost its pitch. And it's not going to get any clearer, I'm sure. Yep, we're at 65 feet, and we can kind of see a little bit now. Maybe. Yeah, it's just taking forever to drain.
Now, with the back pitching, okay, so the line isn't per se broken,
Right.
but it could break due to the back pitch, right?
Well, I don't think it would break.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it would break.
It's more just disrupting the flow.
Yeah, it's just stagnating the flow from going out. So now let's see. We can come back.
So then, to fix that, that's not like something a liner, that would be more of like a repair.
Well, that would be a dig up and replace.
Okay.
Yep. So the reason I'm coming back now again is I want to see if we can make it through without that water covering. But here we go. So 67 feet out. But see, the water's not, it's not holding full water. Maybe it is here because I can't see anything.
Okay.
So
So like before, or where
okay, leave a message. So I'm going to say about 40 feet to 68 feet.
it's holding water.
Mm-hmm. So it makes it kind of hard because we can't see that area, you know?
Okay, between 40 and 60. So I'm just asking those random questions. So if the line was broken, you wouldn't be able to get to the tap, per se?
Yeah, if the line was broken, we'd have known that. For sure. I mean, I would have seen that. If it's in the area that's holding water and we can't see, then that would be another thing.
Okay.
I just don't think it's broke. I think it's just,
Settled in.
yep, just settled and lost its pitch.
Now, what is the time frame for something like this?
What, you mean like a regular sewer line?
Yeah, like to have this dug up or replaced, I guess.
You mean if they were to replace it,
Yeah, like what,
they could do this in a day.
or not that, like, okay, could they say, well, we might get 5 more years out of the line? Is there some sort of, like, guess? Like, okay, so this house was built in 62.
See, it's really hard to say that because, and the reason it's hard to say that is I did a job in Detroit on a house that was built in 1900 exactly. And when I came upstairs and they were asking me how the sewer line is, I said, it's as good as if you would have put it in last week.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So it all depends on the installer taking their time and bedding the ground correctly for the proper pitch. It's like a 1/4 inch every foot that it has to drop.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, if you do it right, they can last a lot longer than anybody expects them to.
Okay. But most likely, like this wasn't replaced since 1962.
Yeah, no, it wasn't replaced. I can tell you that.
So, like hydrojetting, is it worth doing that? I guess in the interim.
The only thing that I can say is I always treat every house like it's mine,
Right.
so that I'm giving my best